Okay, let's do a very overdue review. What is going on, everyone? It's Miles here, and today we are doing a review, a very long over review of the Marvel Legends Amazing Fantasy 15. This review should have been out in 2022. I'm gonna say that right now. It should have been out 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. I'm not gonna talk about why it's not. That'll be a different topic for later in the video. But I got this figure at Target. I got this figure at Macari, which, by the way, I love Macari. I got a lot of my figures off Macari, so thank you, Macari. I love the packaging. Love the Amazing Fantasy photo right there. Yeah, we're getting straight into packaging. We gotta get this review on the go. It's way too long to do this review. But yeah, no, Amazing Fantasy on the side, and then we have the figure right there. You can see my light right there. And figure right here, very nice figure. And here's this box is so big. Right there it says the Amazing Spider-Man. Up here, just a bunch of Marvel logo, and then stars, warning, 4+. We don't need to talk about that. Then right here, it says web wings, some bunch of different languages. Nothing on the sides because it's a cardboard box. It's a retro card packaging, which I love the retro card packaging. It says right there, Amazing Fantasy, and if you want to read up on that, you can pause it right now. Okay, and then right here, it shows another picture, Amazing Fantasy, same picture on the side of this box, same picture right there. Oh, and then right here, shows the Hasbro logo right there, and then a bunch of legalese on the bottom right here. Nothing on the top, of course, nothing on the bottom. So without further ado, let's get this figure open. Okay, now taking a closer look at Amazing Fantasy, and I should have done this review 3 years ago with the original one. As you can tell, it's not by the packaging and because of the spider in the back. I just never did. I don't know why. I never released an Amazing Fantasy review. I genuinely just don't know why. I was doing reviews at the time I got him too, so I really have no excuse. But this is actually my third version of the figure. The first one was broken and messed up paint. The second one was broken. No messed up paint, but, well, after it broke, it got messed up paint. We're gonna talk about that though. But yeah, this is my third one, and this is my last Amazing Fantasy. I'm not buying no more. You can ask Anthony the Figure Guy. I have went through these figures so much. These figures, oh man. This is my last Amazing Fantasy. And again, there's no excuse for this review to have taken as long as it did. It's way more overdue than the SHF Tom Holland Spider-Man. That was pretty overdue, but not that long. Like a couple months. This is taking damn near 3 years to do. But yeah. So anyways, we'll take a closer look at the figure after we get a look at the accessories. So let's do that real quick. So I redid the math, and it wasn't 3 years. It was actually 4 years I've had this figure. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. It's been 4 years, so not a substantial difference, but it's still a big difference. Okay, anyways, so he comes with 4 pair of hands. The first pair of hands he comes with on the figure is a pair of fist hands. No paint, no detail, no nothing. Just painted black with painted red with web lines. And then he comes with the standard raw crawling hands. He also comes with the whipping hands. And these are actually kind of like a new sculpt for Thippers. I've never really seen these on any other Spider-Man besides this one. And he also comes with some gripping hands to hold the web. And also, they are on a double hinge, so that's nice. And then he comes with like the down web wings. Also, you have a little bit of minimal detail on them. A web detail, not bad. And then he has the ones where he's actually gliding with them. Like same detail with those. And then for the, oh my gosh, how much of a mess am I making? And the last accessory he comes with is the Hasbro standard regular web effect. Yay, everyone needs this. But yeah, this has no paint, no nothing. It's actually like a metallic white almost. It has like a metallic finish to it almost. But yeah, that is all the accessories. And now let's take a closer look at the action figure. Okay, now taking a look at Spider-Man. He doesn't have a lot of sculpt. This is a new body for Spider-Man figures, which I have noticed that. This has only been used a few other times besides this. Oh, gee. I think it's only been used like once for any other figure. It was for an X-Men character. I really don't know who it is, though. I don't really know their name. But he has like those purple or pink lines on it. He has glasses, I guess. I don't know who he is, but they used this body before. And it's a really, really good body. The articulation is amazing. And right now, we are actually going to look at the articulation. So, for head movement, right? He can look up that high. Really good. Really, really good for that. And then for looking down, you can look down that much. Again, really good. Fantastic. And then head tilt or head pivot. Really good. Yet again. This joint always does numbers. This joint is always good. Honestly, I like this joint better than the ball joint they've been using recently. And then he has a full 360 on his head, like, of course. And then for his arms going up, he can only go up that much. Which isn't bad, but not really good. And then he also has the full 360 right there. He has bicep swivel, full 360. And then he also has butterfly joints, which going back, go about that much. Again, not the best, really, honestly. And he has double jointed elbows. Really good for the double jointed. Really, really good for double joint. Oh, that's where you put the web wings in, by the way, which I'll show that later. And then standard wrist articulation for Marvel Legends. And then for the ab articulation, midsection articulation, for the top part, he can bend down that much using the top part. And then just using this part, he can go down that much just using that part. But putting both of them together, for some reason it makes a significant difference. But then if you add both of those, all three of them, even this part right here, he goes down really far. Like, goodness gracious. And then for down here, no drop down hips. Kind of disappointing. He can kick up that much. Wait, there. Really good, really good. And then he also has thigh swivel. And double jointed knees. Boot pivot. And for as far as his foot goes up that much. Then going back, it goes back that much. And he has a standard ankle pivot, which all this articulation makes for what a Spider-Man figure needs. This Spider-Man figures really need this articulation, like a lot. But now we are going to get into the detail. Okay, taking a close look at the detail. Nothing's really sculpted big time. It's just, only thing really sculpted is his eyes. They're not really super sculpted on there. All the web is painted on there, not sculpted. The blue on the back. You can tell the difference in the plastic right here. This is where it's most prominent at. And also the front too. You can tell it's all different plastic. His arms and his body are different color reds. The black on here is not really black. It's more of like a gray. And I had this figure for a while, so his paint's not going to be perfect. I actually really like that blue logo. Probably I like it better than the red one they originally did it with. Web lines are painted on really, really nice. Although right here, I barely noticed this today. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see I did post this figure a lot today. That's why it inspired me to do the review finally. I noticed that right there. That big old paint slob right there. Also right there too. Nothing really can complain about, but it's there. I barely noticed it after having them for 3 years, so. And down here is messed up. The web lines right there are really messed up. Yeah, this is when Hasbro was in their prime, but not in their prime. Like, they were not good at the web lines on Spider-Man figures. And then his hand, it's a little messy right there with the web lines. And going down, not a whole lot of like sculpting in for the muscle definition, but it's still there. And then going down to the boots, you can see same. It's not painted. It's all painted, not sculpted anything. Paint work is really good in the boots too. And going down, nothing really. You can see the web lines making its way to like the end of the boot. Or did I do? I think I did that actually. I think I did that. Never mind. Yeah, his barcode number. And there's a little chipping right there, but that's from my personal use of the figure. Paint chipping right there, but yet again, I did that. Personal use. Yeah, not really a whole lot to talk about with our detail. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for detail. Now, let's get into the size comparison. And for the first size comparisons, I have the Mafex 185 Spider-Man official figure, not the bootleg. And then we have Marvel Legends Rainier Vowels, which these two came out the same line and the same year. Never did a review on him for some reason. Again, same reason for him. I just don't know why. I just never did. But I do regret not doing a review on him. I don't have his box no more. But let me know. Comment down below if you guys want for me to do a review on him and SpiderMan without the boxes. But it would be really hard with detail because paint has gotten messed up. I use him a lot. I used to use him so much because he was my first red and blue Spider-Man. My first regular comic classic red and blue Spider-Man. And then I got him not too long after, like a year after him. So yeah, but really good together. And you can definitely tell the size differences. Like, this is supposed to be a younger Peter Parker, younger Spider-Man, just starting out. Literally just started being Spider-Man. And then right here, more mid-20s. He's getting a little older. He graduated college. He graduated high school already. Stuff like that. He's getting his life situation. And then right here, a mid-30s, early 40s Spider-Man. He has a kid. He has a wife. He's married. And stuff like that. So you definitely tell the size differences, how he's grown. He's definitely grown. So it will go like this. If you want to do it in like actual order, it'll go like this. And then you in the middle. And you go in the middle right there. And then you go right there. Yeah, this guy's very loose in his legs. Yeah. That's how they will look as like Peter Parker aging up, which I do think that's really cool. But yeah, there's those two. And for our next size comparison, we have Spider-Man next to the Sinister Five. I do have 2 more Spider-Man villains, but one of them I really couldn't reach. And the other one, if I take him off the shelf, he is just going to knock over so many figures, and it's going to take forever to put him back on the shelf. So these are the main villains that are really easy to grab. I have 7 Spider-Man villains total, but here we have the the Spider-Man animated series, Green Goblin. We have the Amazing Spider-Man Build-A-Figure Wave Electro. I think that was to build, I don't know, the Lizard, I think. I don't remember. But I got it off Macari. I think it was for a Lizard Build-A-Figure. And then we have Carnage from that Venom movie line. And then we have Shocker from the Retro Cardback series. And we also have Sandman from the Retro Cardback series. They all look really good together. This Spider-Man works with all these villains. Like, genuinely, he works really well. If you want to get some old classic photos of Spider-Man and his villains, the best figures I have for that would definitely be this Sandman and that Green Goblin. Even though this is more of these are more animated series looks for these three right here, they all still work as comic book versions of the character, but they all look really, really good next to each other. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the review. I do hope you enjoyed, and if you do not have this figure yet, which most of you probably do since this was released 4 years ago, I would definitely pick them up. I would really pick them up. If you want a good classic Spider-Man figure for your collection, that Steve Ditko vibe for Spider-Man, this is the figure for you. Unfortunately, they are not selling in stores anymore. If you're lucky to even find him at a Target, which I doubt, but you can definitely try to find him there if you can. But your best bet is online at Mercari. Maybe I know Amazon has him, but he's aftermarket price, so like $50. Not really worth it for him, to be honest. He's a really good figure, but if you can see right here, that's definitely a bunch of QC issues on him. Not a bunch, but some paint quality is a little inconsistent on him. So I would definitely like pay like the $30 on Mercari for him. Also, yeah, these are how he looks at the web wings, the closed up ones, and then let me put this one back on. Hold on, if I snapped in. They don't snap in or anything, they just plug in there. Yeah, that's how he looks at web wings. That's how they're supposed to look in the back. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next review. Peace.